calling it a love song.
What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on who is obsessed with you. Okay, so we have 5 piles here today. Let's get into it. Okay, wait, I'm gonna use my left hand because my nail broke on my right hand. So pile number 1, we have this like green astrofield grass type vibe. Okay, pile number 2, we have these 2 lines on the left hand side. And you can see the sky in the background, or like the lights. Pile number 3 is this pretty floral type energy type vibe. And then pile number 4 has this green background with like this very texturized background. Like it's green, limeish. And pile number 5 is just an outline, like a drawing of some leaves and like a flower. So yeah, these are the 5 piles. Pick whichever one you would like to. Please watch the entire video as well. I love you, and let's get into it. Okay. Am I focused? What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on who is obsessed with you. So let's get straight into it. I'm super excited. So yeah, pile number 1, you guys chose the grass. Okay, so I don't know why, but I'm definitely getting Aquarius energy. Like pile number 1, I feel like the person that's obsessed with you definitely could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. And I'm also hearing that they have a lot of Venus placement, a lot of Virgo placements, or like maybe their Venus sign is like really prevalent. So like if they have a Venus in Aries, I feel like it just kind of overshadows a lot of things. Or I'm hearing that like one of their placements, it's like really dominant. So maybe like they are like they have a lot of air sign placements, but like they have one earth sign placement, and it's kind of like it just overshadows everything. It's similar to when you know, when you meet someone and like they're amazing and like everything's basically perfect about them, but they have this one little flaw, or like this one little thing that's kind of like really annoying. So yeah, I feel like if you know someone like that, like it's probably that person that's obsessed with you. But yeah, I'm hearing that this person has a lot of dreams about you, and they have no idea why. Like maybe you dated them in the past and it's kind of like they can't seem to get over you, or this person just catches himself always thinking about you and they don't really understand why. Like I'm not even getting a romantic connection with this. Like it literally feels very platonic, or it just feels like a genuine connection. Like I'm definitely getting BoJack Horseman and Diane Ewan, where it's like it's not even romantic. I just feel like this person always thinks about you. Like they always think about your well-being. They always like wonder if you're okay. Or it's like if this person is going through something chaotic, like you are the first person that they want to open up to. You are the first person that they want to tell, you know. So yeah, this person definitely might be going through some mental health issues, or even their physical health, and I'm hearing that the only person that they want to talk to or open up to is you. You might have known this person like maybe 6 years ago, or like a couple of years ago, and they told you a secret, and like they never told anyone else that secret, and it's just like you were the only person that really knew them. So you know, like it could definitely be a childhood best friend. I'm even getting the movie Moonlight. It's such a great movie. Please watch it. I don't want to spoil it, so I won't. I'll mention something else, but let's say you slept with someone when you were 15 and now you're like 27 and you haven't slept with anyone since you were 15, and then you see that person and it's kind of like, I don't know, I just feel like this person shares something very intimate with you at a young age or at any age, and it's like they've never been that intimate and that open with anyone ever since you. So yeah, I feel like that's why they're always going to have like a soft spot for you no matter what. And I do feel like it does sometimes cause a bit of friction in their current relationships, because it's like they won't open up to anyone except to you, you know. But yeah, so let's see, pile number 1, who is obsessed with you? And I'm using my homemade cards again. So yeah, we have the trifecta card. We have Gemini plus Cancer and new love. Okay, so let's start with the trifecta card. So this was like a polyamorous group, I mean a polyamorous couple on YouTube. I'm not gonna insert a photo just because they broke up, but yeah, maybe this person is polyamorous, but either way, it just feels like the person that's obsessed with you is someone that's always had a dream of like being with you, or like they're always having dreams about you. Like I'm just hearing that like they think about you all the time, and like it makes no sense because they haven't spoken to you in forever. I know that I get comments sometimes, and like they'll tell me, like I read a comment and someone said that they wanted to do a cleansing spell because every time they watch tarot videos, it's always videos of their ex, and like their ex always comes up in readings, and they don't know why, because they broke up with them like years ago, and like there's nothing going on with them. And yeah, so definitely I feel like if you want to do a cleansing spell, that definitely might work, because it just feels like you haven't spoken to this person in forever. Like you guys have no ties together, like you guys don't speak to each other, but this person is still constantly in your energy. They're still constantly thinking about you, and might even like get to you, or it's like because they keep thinking about you subconsciously, you might end up also having dreams about them. Or yeah, I'm just hearing that they're always worried about you basically. And then with the Gemini and the Cancer card, literally this is like low-key the twin flame card, because I always thought that like Gemini and Cancers were twin flames, and even like Leo and Taurus, I feel like they're also like twin flames in like a past life, like 100%. So yeah, I do feel like your twin flame is obsessed with you, and it's just someone that you lost contact with. It's someone that feels like, you know, things could have worked out with you but it didn't. Or it's like this person is constantly kind of comparing their current partners to you as well. So yeah, like I'm hearing that it even could be a vibe where it's like it's a psychiatrist or it's a psychologist, because maybe you're busy looking for a new therapist, and like none of your therapists are like as good as the first one that you had. And I'm just hearing that you know, teachers and therapists and your psychologists, you know, they can genuinely like you. And like I'm hearing that like your psychiatrist or your therapist or like your teacher actually likes you as like a person, and like obviously it's professional, and I'm just hearing that they hope the best for you and they wish the best for you as well. Because I do feel like there's only so much that a teacher can do for you. There's only so much that like a professional partnership can do for you, and it's like this person wants to take a step further and like help you like in your personal life, you know. Like, you know, the teacher from Glee, I'll insert a photo now, but it's kind of like this guy, you know, like he's just a teacher, but he got so involved and invested in the students' lives. And like obviously I feel like he definitely took it to the extreme. Like that was a bit much, everything he did. But yeah, I feel like this person just wants you to be happy, and like they want you to live your life to the fullest. And yeah, but I do feel like they're crossing some boundaries, and it's like it's not their place anymore to be like this. You know, when you break up with someone and it's like you guys aren't dating, but maybe you're still friends with them, and it's like they still get jealous. They still feel like they need to know where you're going, who you're with, and it's like it's not their place. Or if you've had a best friend for like a long time, and let's say you guys are like childhood best friends, and now you guys are older, and they are still in the mentality that you need to hang out every day and text every day, and it's like you have a job now, you can't be doing that stuff. It just feels like this person definitely is stuck in the past, and it's a lot. But then we also have the new love card, okay? So I do feel like this person is trying to move on with their life, but it's just like they don't want to move on unless you're involved in it, you know. Or I'm hearing that this person doesn't want to move on until they talk to you. It's like similar to something that I know two people did. I'm not gonna say who, but I know these two people, right? And like it was a girl and a guy, and the girl liked the guy and the guy liked the girl. It was mutual, but the girl didn't want to date the guy until he spoke to all of his exes. You know, she was like, listen, I like you and everything, but I want to meet all your exes and I want to know why you guys broke up. And it's like they couldn't move forward until he got closure from everyone. And I feel like this person can't move on until they get closure from you. So yeah, I feel like I was just talking and talking, like that was so much, and I'm low-key debating. Like I feel like I'm not even gonna use my tarot cards for this one. I'm just gonna pull out two more cards, and then yeah, that's it. So advice, Okay, so we've got bluebird and we have handkerchief, and then just one more about this person. So we got bluebird and we got handkerchief, these two cards over here. So I feel like some advice for this person that's obsessed with you. The bluebird talks about happiness even though you can't always get closure. So I do feel like some advice would be that sometimes connections end and you don't always get an explanation why. You know, sometimes you talk to someone and you've been talking to them for months, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, they just cut you off. You don't hear from them. You're like, what's happening? Or, you know, change is scary, and it's like you used to be best friends and like you guys used to have sleepovers, but now you guys are like talking about taxes, and like relationships evolve. So I'm just hearing that you can still be happy with this person, but you need to kind of realize that like times, you know, the times they're changing, the times are changing, you know. A Bob Marley reference. So yeah, it's just talking about being happy with what you have, and it's like happiness can sometimes change. You know, when you're younger, you want to be a firefighter, but then you grow up and then you're kind of like, you know, maybe actually a teacher seems more practical, or like doing this seems more practical. And yeah, growing up happens to everyone. You can't be like Peter Pan, you know. And then we have the handkerchief that just talks about having more modern relationships. So I'm hearing that within the next couple of months, you're gonna have to start being very cordial with a lot of people, and you're gonna end up having a lot of co-workers that you don't necessarily like, but you need to be cordial with, because it's like we can't be having that petty drama. We can't be having this, oh, I'm gonna gossip about you behind your back, where it's like, nah fam, like we adults, we grown, like we can't be doing this, you know. And then just like a few more about this person, we have Dear Dumb Diary, and then we also have One Take. Okay, so I feel like with the Dear Dumb Diary card, it's like this person constantly is thinking about you. They're always in their feelings about you. And yeah, the One Take is like a documentary that I watched on Netflix. You can watch it if you want to, but it's just talking about the pressure that you feel from a young age, and it kind of like messes you up when you're older. So it talks about, you know, when you're in the media at a young age. So yeah, I'm just hearing that this person was close to you when they were younger, and they just feel so scared because you guys are growing apart or growing older, and they just feel like your connection's changing, you know. But yeah, I feel like the best way to describe it is like having sleepovers when you're younger, and now you don't have sleepovers. Now you guys go out for drinks, and they just kind of miss when things were way easier and when you guys were younger. So yeah, that is what I got for pile number 1. I hope that it resonated. I love you, and let's get into the next one. My legs, they are paining. Oh, my legs. Ah! That was so sore. Okay, pile number 2, who is obsessed with you? Okay, so I am busy hearing Virgo energy, and there is an airplane. Okay, yeah, so pile number 2, who is obsessed with you? So I was hearing that this person could definitely be a Capricorn, a Gemini, but I wanted to say a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Like I'm hearing it's heavy earth sign placements, and I feel like, you know, when you think about the signs that get most obsessed, you'd probably think Scorpio, you think Aries, you think Leo, like you think of a fire sign. But I feel like people don't talk about how obsessive an earth sign can get, because earth signs are huge overthinkers, and I feel like this person has a very overactive mind. So it's like, even if they aren't like, how can I say, obsessed with you in the sense of like, you know, constantly texting you or whatever, it's like you're always on their mind, or it's like they're always doing things that makes no sense because of you. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like I'm hearing this person kind of like canceling plans with the hopes that you're gonna message them. It's similar to this audio that I heard on TikTok, where Mordecai was busy saying like, I think part of me is still hoping for Margaret to come back, and then Rigby was like, dude, why? Like, she's gone, like she's not coming back. And I'm even thinking about Naomi and Eli, the No Kiss List. Like, please watch it. I'll insert a photo over here. It's such a great movie. but like the mom is like depressed because the father left, and she still thinks that he's coming back, but it's like he's not coming back, you know. And I feel like this person is obsessed with the thought that, you know, you are still in love with them. They're obsessed with the fact that like you're gonna come back and that you're gonna just maybe apologize to them, or this person feels some sort of entitlement towards you. It feels like you guys had like a falling out, and like in their head, you know, the feud is still going on. So maybe you guys had a fight, or you guys didn't like each other in primary school or high school, or even like in your adult life, and like they think that this is like real. Or I'm just hearing that like you guys have like this enemy rivalry ship where it's like it just makes no sense. Like I don't even know how to describe it, but people don't have enemies like that in real life, and if you do, it's like, okay, you're the main character, period, you know. But yeah, I feel like this person just feels like you still think about them and that you're gonna come back into their life. And I do feel like it's even kind of sad, because I see them actually, you know, being depressed about it. I see them, you know, sitting around and like waiting for you to just message them and like show up out of nowhere. And I feel like we've all had those. Oh, I know I've personally like thought about it. Like I remember one time when I was in grade 10 or something, and like just like waiting for like my ex to like, well, not my ex, but like waiting for like this one person to just come in and be like, oh, you know, Mary Jim, I love you, like you're the love of my life. And like I was waiting for that, and then it never happened, because that's not realistic, you know. That happens in the movies. But yeah, like I feel like the person that's obsessed with you is someone that just feels like you're gonna come back, but it's like you're probably not. I'm hearing that maybe you like didn't have a job at a certain point in your life, and then you got close to someone, and you guys were like, you know, best friends, you guys were really close, and then you guys drifted apart and you got a job and they kind of didn't. Or it's like you've been, you know, evolving, you've been doing better, you've been, you know, like going up the ranks, and this person just stayed over here, you know, at the bottom. And they're kind of like obsessed with you guys still having this idea of like, you know, getting all together, growing all together. And like it's even like the movie that I just suggested, where it's like he's a gay guy and like the girl's straight and she's in love with a gay best friend, and it's like they say they're gonna get married, but they can't get married, you know. The guy's gay, he doesn't love her that way. And another airplane, oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, I just feel like this person is living in a fantasy that you guys are still gonna end up together, but it's like, you know, you moved on. I feel like you've moved on from this connection, you've moved on from this person, and it's like you're not really giving this person access to your energy, anymore, because maybe you had a crush on this person, you like them so much, and you used to be obsessed with them. Maybe you were the one first obsessed, and now it's kind of like they're obsessed with you. Because yeah, like I'm just hearing that you used to maybe like pay for their stuff, you used to like always be at their beck and call. Like if they messaged you, you were like there, you know, you were like, you were on it, you were op it, bruh. I'm sorry, like my English, my Afrikaans, everything's just, yeah, but you were like op it, bruh. Like you were on it, you were there, and then you kind of stopped. You could definitely be a Cancer or like a Scorpio or a Pisces, because I know a lot of water signs, you know, if they love someone, if they care about someone, they're gonna be there for that person. But if you like fuck them over, like they wash their hands and they're done. And I feel like you left this person, you're kind of like done, and you're not giving them your energy anymore or your time, and they just feel like they took advantage of you, or they feel like they took you for granted. That's a better word. They took you for granted, and yeah, they just think you're coming back. This person really thinks you're coming back, and I can definitely make a video on are they coming back. Let me know if I should. But yeah, pile 2. So who's obsessed with pile number 2, Spirit? Thank you for being here. Who's obsessed with pile 2? Okay. These cards. So the first 3 cards that we got is Bobby, Lucky Guy, and Silent Vlog. Okay. So these are the cards. And also please ignore my little pinky, like my nails, I'm sorry. Anyways, I'll link down the song Lucky Guy by David Choi. It's such a great song. It's so good. I love that song. It's about this guy, and he's writing a song to this girl saying like, you know, he's a lucky guy, whoever ends up with you is really lucky, and yeah. But anyways, the Bobby card talks about like this therapist vibe, or it talks about having someone in your corner, that's your best friend, that's your everything. And yeah, I just feel like you had a fight with someone and they kind of want to push it under the rug, or they want to forget that like the fight happened. It's like, let's say an extreme example, like someone cheats on you and they just want you to forget about it and like pretend like nothing happened and like just carry on dating. And I feel like they just keep getting obsessed with the idea sorry, and it's like they're just obsessed with the idea that you know, you guys can like work through this, that you guys can just, you know, it's gonna be fine. And it's like they aren't even thinking about like realistically, like that doesn't seem like possible, you know. If they did something that like, if they messed up, you guys either need counseling or you're gonna leave them. Okay, another airplane. Guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, so it just feels like this person wants to sweep this argument under the rug, and they just want things to get back to how they were. Like, they're trying to say like, can we just pretend like the night skies and the shootings? Like, no, they're just like saying like, can we just pretend like that didn't happen? Like, you know I did this to you, I know I did that to you, but like, let's just pretend it didn't happen. And they're so obsessed with just, you know, trying to make everything okay and pretend like everything's perfect when it's like, it's not perfect, you know. And no relationship is perfect, you know. And I just feel like they keep trying to like live in this fantasy world where like everything's daisies and roses and everything, but that's not the reality. So yeah. And then with the Lucky Guy song, I feel like this person knows that, they're aware that like things can't go back to how they were before. They know that like you probably aren't coming back, or they know that things are gonna have to change in this relationship, in this connection. And feels like it's making them really like depressed, it's making them really sad, because we also have the silent vlog. And the silent vlog is a video that I saw on YouTube of someone talking about depression and just about how like they were so like depressed that they couldn't speak. They literally didn't speak for an entire day. And yeah, it just feels like this person is really upset about this connection, and I feel like it really enhances their like obsessive side basically. Because yeah, like I don't even know how to describe it properly. Like that scene from Naomi and Eli's No Kissless where like they had a huge fight, and then the guy was like, it's gonna be okay, like we're gonna get married and we're gonna have kids and we're gonna move away together. And then she was like, no we aren't, like don't say that, like don't comfort me with a lie, like that's not gonna happen. We aren't gonna get married, we aren't gonna have kids together, like that's not what's gonna happen. And the reality was that, you know, they were gonna like not be friends. And I just feel like this person just wants to like pretend like everything's gonna be okay, you know. Yeah, you know, maybe you're with someone and like they're moving away and you guys are trying to spend as much time together as possible, but it's like the reality is that they're leaving and you guys need to talk about the elephant in the room, you know. So yeah, can I get some advice, Spirit, for part number 2? What is some advice for part 2? And then just more about this person. Damn, why do so many cards want to come out? So we have horsing around, and then we also got you deserve love too. So where it says horsing around, I feel like some advice would be that it's okay to enjoy the moment with your person, but just don't get caught up in a fantasy. And then with the you deserve love too, it's important that you also take your own feelings into consideration. I'm hearing that your partner could definitely be going through a lot right now mentally, like they're struggling. And I'm hearing that you need to be able, if you want to be there for your partner, you also need to be there for yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't really support other people, you know what I mean? Like if you're suffering, it's going to be a trigger for you as well, you know. Like maybe you and your partner both have depression, and then it's like you're trying to be there for your partner, but then you're also depressed. And it's like sometimes if that happens, you guys can end up enabling each other, you guys can end up harming each other instead of helping each other. So it's important to take care of your own mental health as well. So yeah, just like not getting caught up in a toxic cycle. And then just more about this person, we got flashlight, make the effort, and donuts. Okay, so with the flashlight card, it just talks about really looking at the entire situation and not just the highlighted part. Because if you're like in a dark room and you have a flashlight, you can't see everything, you can just see what you're putting a light on. So it's important to be objective and look at everything and not just the moment and not just one situation. You know, take it one step at a time, but eventually you're gonna have to put the lights on because yeah, you have to. And then it is make the effort. So I'm hearing that it's gonna be tough to get through this, but I do feel like you guys can definitely get through this. I believe in you guys, sending love and light. And then the donuts card just talks about appreciating what you have, because you never know like when it's gonna be over. So yeah, like if you're with someone and they're moving away, just try to appreciate the time that you have with them before it's too late, basically. Okay, so that is what I got for pile number 2. I hope it resonated, and let's get into the next one. So pile number 3, who is obsessed with you? Okay, let's see. So I don't know why, but I'm busy hearing that nursery rhyme where it's like, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, Mary had a little lamb, na, na, that song. And I'm even hearing that this person might be like a producer, song producer, music producer, a director, or like they work in like the arts. Or I'm hearing like they play the recorder or like the flute or violin. Like I'm hearing classical music. Or pile number 3, I feel like you should take your phone out right now. Okay, do it with me. And just like put your songs on shuffle, and the first song that comes up is definitely a message from this person. So Spirit, can I please get an accurate song for pile number 3? And also it's 14:14 right now. So we got In This Love by Haley Steinfeld. I will link the song down below. But yeah, the song is just talking about like, let's end this love. But like the vibe that I'm getting from this person is that it's very genuine. I feel like the person that's obsessed with you is someone that truly cares about you. Like I'm definitely getting like it's a best friend, or like it's a lover, or it's someone that's in your life, someone you talk to every single day. And I feel like there's a lot of mutual love with this, you know. But it does seem like it's more like an auntie or like an older person that cares about you a lot. And I feel like this person cares about you so much to the point that it gets a bit obsessive. But I do feel like they try not to ever show you that side. So it's like, let's say you're with someone. Like I'm hearing that maybe like your best friend has a crush on you and they never told you. And it's like maybe you're dating someone new and like your best friend does not like it at all. Like your best friend is kind of like, nah, I don't like this person. And it's like they get jealous and they get a bit obsessive, but I feel like they would never, you know, hurt you on purpose, or they would never try to show you that side. You know what I mean? It's similar to when you're friends with someone and like they pretend like they're happy all the time and they never tell you when like something's wrong. Like I feel like that's this person, you know. If you saw this person walking down the street, they just seem like someone that's always happy-go-lucky. They're just always in a good mood. They're always smiling, and they'll never let you know like what's really happening with them, what's really happening like, you know, deep down inside. And yeah, like I'm just hearing that this person has an obsessive side to them. Like they have another face. They could definitely be a Gemini, or like they have another side to them that they've just never shown you. Like I feel like secretly they don't like some of the decisions that you've made about your life. So it could definitely be a best friend, it could be a partner. Sorry, where like if it's your partner, maybe you had a job and then you left your job, and now your partner's kind of like, they want to support you because let's say you want to go into something else, and like they want to like say, okay, I support you, babe, like of course do what you want to do. But like at the back of their head they're thinking, that was really impulsive, or like why didn't you ask me first? But then they're kind of like, okay, it's your life and I can't tell you what to do. Like I know some people like honestly, like your partner should never tell you what you can and can't wear, but I feel like it's like that same energy where it's like you maybe are dressing something that's like a bit revealing, and then your partner's kind of like, they want to say something but they don't. Like it just feels like this person, like they want to tell you, like they want to tell you, but they're not gonna, because they know it's not their place, or they're kind of like, it would just be misogynistic, or like it would just be like a douchebag move. So yeah, it could be that. And like if it's a best friend, it's like they don't approve of like a relationship that you have. Or if it's an auntie, it's like they see you and they're kind of saying like you're wasting your potential, or like I don't like your friends, like you shouldn't be doing this. But either way, it's like there's this controlling energy where it's like this person wants to tell you what to do, but they don't know how to do it, basically. They don't know if they should do it. And I feel like they're bottling a lot of emotions inside. Like they just want to go and tell you like, listen, that's wrong, don't do this, don't do that, wear this, do that. But it's like they want you to they want you to get to the conclusion yourself. If you make a mistake, instead of telling someone what to do, it's better for them to learn themselves, because then they can learn from their own mistakes. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what this person is doing. And like that's why it feels like a bit of like a parental vibe, where it's like they want to tell you what to do, but also they know that the best thing for you right now is distance. The best thing for you right now is them just kind of watching you from the sidelines. So yeah. Okay, pile 3. Spirit, who is obsessed with pile number 3? Spirit, who's obsessed with pile number 3? Okay. So yeah, definitely we have Un and 2, we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius rising, and then we have Motel, Mobile. Okay. And then at the back I wrote pretty thoughts or pretty mind. Pretty much all I got. I don't know why I wrote that, but I wrote it at the back of this card. So yeah. So let's start with the Un and 2 card. Basically, it's this couple, and it's like this guy likes this other girl, but the guy likes the guy, and but the guy that, okay, how do I say this? So the guy's in love with someone else, right? But the person that the guy's in love with doesn't love him back. But now there's someone else that actually does love the guy, and you know, it's like you can't tell someone to love you. You can't tell someone, oh, like you should love me. That person doesn't love you. Like that's not how it works. If you have feelings for someone, you have feelings for someone, and you can't change that. And I'm just hearing that this person feels like, you know, they are the better choice. They're saying like, listen, I know that you like this other person, but like I'm better. Like choose me. Like love me. Like, you know, that scene from Grey's Anatomy where she's like, because I'm in love with you, so pick me, choose me, love me. Like I'm hearing this person saying like, just choose me, like, you know, pick me, put me first. But it's like if your heart's not in it, your heart's not in it, you know. So I feel like that's the whole like decision where it's like, are you gonna choose this person, or are you gonna choose the other person? Are you gonna choose someone that you've known this long or that long? Like what are you gonna do? And then we also have the Motel, Mobile. So this just talks about communication and them trying to give you space and trying to give you distance. So I don't even think that they text you that much. Well, I feel like they don't, like I said, they don't show you that side. They don't show you that they're worried. It's like, let's say you and your friend are going through something very traumatic, but now your friend is trying to put on a brave face for you. They're trying to be strong for you. But it's like, you know, behind closed doors, they're also freaking out. And I just feel like they don't want to show you that. They don't want to show you their weakness, because they know that you need them right now. They know that you need their support. So yeah. And then with the air sign rising, it just talks about how you come off to people, or how this person comes off to you. They're trying to just support you and like be there for you, but it's like they haven't told you how they feel completely about the situation. Okay, I hope I'm making sense and I'm not talking too fast, because I feel like I'm talking very fast. But yeah, so can I get some advice for pile number 3? And then just more about this person. So advice, we have Koi and Dao, and we have what about me? What about me? So it's similar to pile number 2, but yeah, the Koi and Dao card is just saying that yeah, you need to make a decision. I feel like you probably know who I'm talking about, and I feel like you need to decide kind of like who you're gonna be with, or like what you're gonna do, because I do feel like you might know that like I don't know how to say it, but like have you ever been in a situation where you know someone likes you but you don't feel the same way? but you see them as a friend. Like if your friend likes you but you don't like them, but you still want to be their friend, and like it's kind of painful for the friend because it's like they want to be with you but you don't feel the same way and you like someone else. And I just feel like you aren't hurting this person on purpose, but I feel like this person is in pain regardless, you know. So it's important. What I'm trying to say is you kind of need to decide if you're gonna keep them around or not, because it's like, oh, I don't know, like, are you gonna give them false hope, or like what are you gonna do? So yeah, advice would just be that if this person is able to keep such a huge secret from you, sometimes maybe you don't need to tell them things as well. Like I'm hearing that if you know this person likes you, like maybe don't talk about your partner, don't talk about your crush in front of them, just because like it hurts their feelings. And I try to be considerate of their feelings as well, because then it says, what about me? So it's talking about prioritizing someone else's emotions, whereas part 2 is prioritizing your own emotions. I feel like now you need to think about how this person feels, you know, try to think about like what they're going through. So yeah, and then just more about them. We have Mr. Peanut Butter, Penny and Leonard, Sag plus Taurus, and Talking Loud. So yeah, definitely Aquarius energy again. So I'll insert a photo of Mr. Peanut Butter on the screen now. But you know, if you watch BoJack Horseman, this is a dog, you know, he's happy all the time. Like I just feel like that's how they come off. They're always like, you know, happy go lucky, but like they don't tell you everything. And then with the Penny and Leonard card, it's like, yeah, I just feel like this person is in pain in this connection, and it's important that you try to support them or be there for them, or like try to find a way that you can still be with them without hurting them too much, you know. Like I'm hearing that maybe like you need to sugarcoat it, but like be firm, but like let them know that like what actually is happening. And then it is talking loud, so I'm hearing that you need to get creative when it comes to talking to this person, because maybe just telling them isn't enough. Like maybe you actually need to do something. You actually need to, I don't know, buy them something, or like do an act of service, but like talking isn't going to be enough, you know. So yeah, that is what I got for pile number 3. I hope it resonated, and let's get into the next one. Hui. Okay, pile number 4, who is obsessed with you, okay? So I'm hearing, like, I don't know why, but I'm hearing like scratching noise. Like I'm hearing like this noise, or like I'm hearing like a school bell, or like a fire alarm drill. Maybe you left your oven on for some reason. But yeah, who is obsessed with you? Okay, this is gonna sound super silly, but like this won't be your entire reading, don't worry. But I am hearing that your plants, and yeah, your plants are really happy, and like they're saying like thank you for watering me, or like your pets are saying like thanks for like, you know, being a great owner, and like for always like giving me water and like feeding me and stuff like that. Like I'm hearing that you do a lot of things for a lot of people, and like they're just so grateful that they met you. There's this vibe where it's like I'm seeing this older person needing someone to work, and then you kind of were like God sent, you know. Like maybe you recently started a job at a new place, and I just feel like this company was looking for a replacement for the longest time, and then they saw your resume and they were like, oh my god, you are God sent. Like literally we've been looking for a replacement and you're the perfect person. Like I'm so glad like you're here at the right time. Like this is just perfect. Like I'm hearing that you entered someone's life, or you entered this company's life, and you just made everything a billion times better, and they're just so grateful that they met you. And they truly see you as, like I said, God sent. They see you as like being an angel. So yeah. And like if it isn't a company, if you don't have a job, or like if you feel like nah, like you didn't just start a job recently, I'm just hearing that you met someone recently, or someone saw you, like a stranger, someone you don't even know that well, and like I don't know why, but like they're obsessed with you. It's like you reminded them of something, maybe like you inspired them to do something, because I feel like you aren't even that close to this person, but like you have no idea how much you impacted them. It's interesting because, do you know, sometimes when you're at a party and you talk to someone like a stranger for like 5 minutes, and like they just change your life. Or maybe, oh, this is a better example. You know, sometimes when you're having the worst day ever, and you're like getting out of the bus and you're freaking having, like I said, the worst day ever, like you want to cry, and then someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, like, I love your earrings. And then you want to break down and cry, and you're like, thank you so much. Like, you know, sometimes when someone just gives you a compliment and it's like you were having the worst day ever, but then this random stranger just showed you like a random act of kindness, and I feel like you were that random person. Like, I feel like you did something nice for someone. Like, maybe you just greeted someone or you complimented someone, and like this person is just so grateful for you. Like, they're saying like, listen fam, like you literally saved my life. Like, I was having the worst day ever, and you just like gave me hope again. Like, I'm hearing this person say that you literally gave them faith in humanity for some reason. It's like similar to, like, you could definitely be a songwriter, right? You could be a singer or like a performer, and maybe you release a lot of songs, and I'm hearing that your songs make a difference in people's lives. Or you could definitely be like a YouTuber, and like you make videos for people, and like your readings help people, you know, or your videos help people. It even could be a vibe where it's like you postings on your status, and like I just am hearing that you help people all over the world. You help people everywhere, and like literally people are so grateful for you. Like, you're making such a huge difference in everyone's life. So if no one told you today, you're doing an amazing job. I love you, and you are worth everything in the entire world. But yeah, so pile number 4, who is obsessed with pile 4 spirit? Who's obsessed with pile number 4? Okay, I was obsessed with pile 4. So we got Pinky, One Day, and Virgo plus Virgo. And then Virgo and Sag wanted to come up also. So yeah, these are your 3 cards, if you can see it. Let's see. So let's start with the One Day card. Yeah, I don't even know how to say it. Like, you know, maybe recently you joined like a dating app, and you know, like if you're on a dating app, like the people are just so annoying. Like, bro, like literally, like everyone just like, you know, 6 question mark pictures question mark, or like are just really annoying. And then maybe someone, and then like you get a message from someone, and like it's just like a genuinely nice message, and it's just like it makes your day. You're kind of like, thank God, like there are actually, you know, good humans left on this planet. Like, I don't know why, but it just feels like this person was having the worst day. Like, they were having the worst time ever, and then you just came in with your light and your amazing energy, and they're just like, thank you so much, you know, for like not being trash. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I just am hearing that this person expected the worst from everyone. Like, this person did not expect anything, and then they were just so blown away by you, basically. So maybe if you do acting like you went to an audition, and like they were just so happy to have like at least one good audition. They were just happy to have at least one good employee, one good customer. Or, you know, like when you're in school and the teacher's really frustrated, like maybe you're a teacher, or you could be the student, but yeah, maybe you're a teacher, and then everyone's misbehaving, but then there's like this one kid at the back of the class that's like just sitting there waiting for the teacher to like teach the lesson, and then you're just like, I hope you get what I mean. Like, it's that feeling, bro, that feeling where it's just like, thank you, like that, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, sometimes when you're like, you need something but you don't say it out loud, but then someone else just like knows what you're thinking, and you're just like, you know what I mean? Okay, there's an airplane. I'll explain now. Okay, what I was gonna say is, like, you know, when you're with your best friend and like your minds are just synced together. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I know this one time, right? Like, I literally was like about to start crying, and like I was outside and I was with like a friend, let's just say a friend, and then like they just knew, they could tell that like I was gonna start crying, and like I was in front of like a lot of people, and then they were like, they gave me a hug, and they were like, okay, go home, go home, go quickly, go quickly. And I was like, thank you. Like, see, you know. Or like, you know, if you're an introvert and then you hang out with an extrovert, and like your social battery is just running out, and then someone comes and they're like, hey, like, they make up an excuse and they say like, you can go if you want to, and it's just like that thing. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a really nice feeling when like someone just understands you. So I feel like this person feels like you understand them, and you just knew what they were thinking before they even said it. So yeah. And then with the Virgo plus Virgo card, where it's like you guys are very similar, you just get them, you know, like maybe you and this person or persons, like you both have OCD, and it's like you guys just are like both cleaning something, or I don't know, like I'm just hearing that they are so grateful for you. And then with the Pinky card, yeah, like I'm hearing that this person is an introvert, and like their introvert social battery was like running out, and you saw them, and then you were just like, you just saved them. Like maybe you saw a stranger having a conversation with someone, and you saw they looked uncomfortable, so then you went over and then you like saved them, or like you just pretend like you guys were friends, and you were like, oh hey bestie, like are you okay? And then like, you know, that type of vibe. So yeah, can I please get some advice for pile number 4? Can I get some advice, and then just more about this person? Okay, so we got Capricorn and Aquarius, and we got Sun and Jane. So some advice with the Capricorn and Aquarius is that you need to just like carry on trusting this person. I'm hearing that like not everyone is a shitty person, and that this person has good intentions, so trust them. And then with the Sun and Jane card, it just says that sometimes you need to take a leap of faith, and that is a lot coming from me. But yeah, I feel like advice from Tarot is saying that sometimes, yeah, you need to take a leap of faith. And then just more about this person, we have express your love. So this person wants to express something towards you. And then we also have the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces rising over here. And then at the back of the card it says, is it possible that your eyes speak? So yeah, I just feel like this person feels a genuine connection towards you, and they're trying to like figure out like what is it, like, you know, when you're with someone and you just feel like there's like this connection and it's undeniable. That's how they feel with you. So that was so sweet, pile number 4, like my heart. Okay, so yeah, that is what I got for pile number 4. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys soon. Pile number 5, who is obsessed with you? Okay, so let us see. I'm hearing something about like coloring outside the lines for some reason, or just like living life to the beat of your own drum, or like someone being inspired by you, but like in a rebel way for some reason. I feel like you could be someone that maybe like, yeah, I just feel like you're like a rebel. I feel like you're someone that doesn't really give a fuck about like a lot of things and like a lot of people, and it's this vibe where it's like maybe you're the younger sibling, or you're like the older sibling, and your younger siblings like looking at you, and like they are obsessed with you. Like they're saying like, I want to be like you when I'm older. And like, I don't know, like I'm seeing you standing up for someone, and someone just being so happy and grateful that you did that. Like I'll make another video on like why do people love you, and like why are people grateful for you, but I feel like this person is just so grateful that you stepped in and you helped them when they really needed it. Like maybe you helped this person with studying, or it's like this person felt so alone and then you said hello to them, or it's like you inspired them to like start their own clothing brand, or their own brand in general. You know, I feel like you know, if you guys watch season 3 of You, I'm not gonna spoil it, but let's just say like someone opened up a bakery, right? Someone opened a bakery, and it's like the entire neighborhood doesn't eat like starch and sugar and everything, but then this person decided like, you know what, I don't care, I'm opening a bakery and that's it, you know. And it's like I just feel like, you know, when one person does something that's like out of the ordinary, and it's like it causes all this ruckus, and you're kind of like, what the fuck, like I can't believe you're doing this, like do you know what would happen if we got caught doing this? And then it's like, bro, like just do it, like just do it. And I feel like this person is so obsessed with you because you always just are authentic, you're always true to yourself, you're always doing what you want to do. And this person is really inspired by you. I feel like you have such a chaotic life. I feel like you're always doing crazy things, like crazy wild things, and your life is so interesting. And I'm hearing that your friends love hearing all of your stories. Like they love hearing all the gossip and all the tea, all the drama, because you keep their life interesting. I'm hearing that people never want to lose you because literally you're like the only interesting thing in their life, basically. But yeah, they love talking to you. They're obsessed with your voice. They're obsessed with your body and how you look and everything, and just your friendship in general. And like I said, how you always stay true to yourself. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about that person from you. I think the name is Shirley, like her and her husband, like I'll insert a photo. And the husband's bisexual, and we love bi representation in media. Like, yes, please. Can we please have more bisexual men in media? Because yes. Yeah, anyways. Pile number 5, who is obsessed with pile 5? Spirit, can I please get an accurate reading? Who's obsessed with pile 5? So we got Win and Quan, About Time, and Zoe and Pin, okay? So, the person that's obsessed with you with the Win and Quan card, yeah, like I'm just hearing, like I feel like, you know, the two best friends where it's like the nerdy friend who just does like that is like a straight A student, or they're just very introverted and they don't go out, and then you got the other friend that's like a rebel, like the bad influence vibe. Like I'm getting those two like polar opposites, like, you know, Princess Bubblegum and Marceline. Like I'll insert a photo. Like literally this is like this is it. This is literally it. So I don't know why, but I feels like you're also obsessed with this person, but this other person is obsessed with you as well. Like it's this rebel person, this person that doesn't give a fuck about anyone or anything, and like they see you and you're just like doing your own thing. Like you're just so smart, you're so attractive, you're so pretty, you're just like everything that they want in like a partner. And they kind of like want you to be bad for them, or like they want you to like just like look at them, they want you to be obsessed with them back. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like it's hard. Like low-key, this is hard, guys. Like I don't know what. Yeah, and then we also have About Time, where it's like they just want it to happen over and over and over again, because About Time is a movie about a guy time traveling, and I won't spoil it, but yeah, watch it, it's really good. But yeah, I'm just hearing that this person wants you to be obsessed with them back. They want you to be your own person. They want you to like cause a ruckus. They want you to do something crazy. They want you to just like live life. They want you to like, I don't know what they want you to do, but they want you to do something. They want you to get their attention. They want you to try harder. Like, you know, when you like someone and you're doing like the hard to get vibe, I'm hearing that they want you to try even harder. Like they're saying like, okay, this could definitely be like your partner, but I'm hearing something very sexual where it's like they're saying like you can be rough with me. Like I'm hearing them feel like it's okay, you can be rough, like I don't mind. Like they're saying like they don't mind if you're like rough with them. Oh my god. So like they're saying like if you're holding back or anything, like you don't need to, like they're gonna be there, like they'll catch you. Oh my god. And like, okay, I'm gonna say one more thing. I don't want to get demonetized. I feel like my camera is not in focus, but yeah, I don't want to get demonetized. But I remember I saw someone on TikTok say, they were like, I'm a toxic person because I won't let you come until you beg me for it. And I feel like I'm getting that same energy from this person. And then we got the Zoe and Pin card, and that's like literally a kids TV show. But yeah, I just feel like this person wants you, and they're saying like, don't deny it. Like I know you want me too. Like they're saying just like love, just like be obsessed with me. Just like just do it. Like be obsessed with me. Like, I'm hearing that this person is obsessed with you, and they want you to mirror them back. They're saying like, just give in to your desires. Okay, Spirit, can I please get some advice for pile 5? What is some advice about pile 5? Okay, so we have the memo pad and we have high vibration that came up, right? So the memo pad talks about expressing your feelings and your emotions. So I'm just hearing that this person wants you to confess. They want you to just say how you feel and like not worry about like what people are gonna say about it. They're saying like, if you want me, come get me. Like just tell me that you want me. Just tell me like I'm down for you as well. Like I'm literally hearing this person say, listen, I think you're fucking hot as shit. You're hot as fuck. So like message me and like we can link up together. Like we can do this. Like say a time and place and I'll be there. Like say how you feel. Like they're saying like, you know, feelings are hot. They're saying like being open is hot. Like, you know, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want to really, really. Okay, and then we got high vibration. Okay, so I feel like both of you are just vibing super high. They love your vibe, and like yeah, so advice would be to do that. Just tell them what you want. Tell them what you really, 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 really want. And yeah, remember that your sexuality is nothing to be ashamed of. Don't be ashamed for wanting like sex, whatever. Don't feel bad about wanting, like if you're horny, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about wanting to get some. Like, don't feel bad about it, okay? I feel like the media tries to make people feel like, oh, don't talk about that, or like a lady shouldn't want to talk. Fuck that shit. If you feel like getting drilled, go get drilled. Be safe. Use a condom. You know, make sure you get tested and everything. Be safe. Be safe. But like, if you finna do it, do it. Do it, fam. And tell me all about it afterwards. Go spill the tea. Go have fun, okay? And then just more about this person, Spirit. Can I please get more about this person? What is more about this person? We have Sag and Virgo. And Yeah Right. So I will link down the song Yeah Right by Joji. But these are your two cards. So basically it's just saying get freaky. This person wants to get freaky with you, and you need to do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Go do it if you want to. Be safe. Please be safe and do it. I mean, I think you should have fun. Have fun with this person, bro. Like, they want to have fun, okay? So yeah, that is what I got for pile number 5. I hope it resonated. I love you loads, and I'll see you guys in the next one.